Hi there, this feels good live, very extreme.
The Sun says it has seen messages which suggest that as well
BBC,
as visiting
the
the
centre.
23-year-old's home,
Mad
the presenter
scandal.
in question sent them money
Video
and
UK
asked for a
2023.
photograph. The individual says he sent a semi-naked picture. It quotes the source as saying, "He was always asking to meet, and I found it quite pressuring. There were restrictions, and they kept getting stricter, but he constantly asked." The BBC has not been able to independently check these latest allegations.
Bloody hell.
It was in May when the initial complaint about the presenter was made to the BBC from the parents of a young person who say their child received thousands for sexually explicit images. Questions remain about the length of time it took to take action. The BBC boss says that will be looked at.
As Director General, I want to make sure and look at a couple of things, actually. The first thing is immediately, do we raise the red flags quick enough on complaints of this nature?
The date today's 12th of
and
July,
the second is the
Wednesday 2023.
There may well be some learnings from this case.
There are further allegations too about the presenter sending abusive messages to another person he met on a dating app. This person has told the BBC it happened when they hinted they would identify the presenter online. They said the messages, which had been seen and verified by BBC News, had frightened them, and they are still scared.
It's much easier to dismiss one complaint than it is to dismiss two complaints than it is to dismiss three complaints. And so this certainly does put pressure on the BBC presenter to respond.
The Radio 2 presenter, Jeremy Vine, has said he thinks the presenter involved should come forward, saying new allegations will result in more vitriol being thrown at perfectly innocent colleagues, adding the BBC is on its knees over the claims. We still haven't heard from the presenter. We don't know when or even if we will, but the pressure is piling with no resolution in sight. Charlotte Gallagher, BBC News.
Seems like checkmate's on its way. Like checkmate indeed.
For an update on the rest of today's top stories.
That's bad.
Thanks very much. Yes, Europe is braced for a record-breaking heat wave this week, with temperatures in Italy set to rocket above 40 degrees. There are warnings in place for holiday hotspots across the Mediterranean as well.
Oh, we know someone's been down there recently. I did say it was a heat wave down there, didn't I? 45 Celsius across southeastern Europe.
But forecasters believe next week, just as many Brits land on holiday, they could reach as high as 45 degrees in parts of Italy and
It's
Greece.
cooler in the northwest, but it's hotter in the southeast of Europe.
People were already feeling the effects of temperatures in the high 30s, prompting the Greek government to unveil emergency measures to shield the public from the heat wave's effects. Italy, which
there you go, guys. I did predict that it would be hot in July this year.
Degrees in Sicily in August 2021.
But it's southeastern Europe, not northwestern Europe. It's got this summer.
In France, 21 regions are under.
It's like the summer of 2021 across Europe. Southeastern Europe is hot. Northwestern Europe is cool and wet.
Storm warnings and drought warnings.
It was 85% right by the weather across the European Northern Hemisphere weather forecast.
43 degrees centigrade inland next week. Public buildings across the country with air conditioning, like libraries and schools, are opening their doors to help shelter people. And Austria experienced its hottest day of the year, with the mercury rising to 36 degrees. For one of their news anchors, there was only one solution at the end of his broadcast.
Oh my God.
While the UK is set to escape this heat wave, the World Meteorological Organization has warned that the Earth experienced its hottest week on record at the start of July as a result of climate change.
And Super El Nino. Don't forget Super El Nino this year.
Now, NATO says that Ukraine can join the military alliance, but only when allies agree and when conditions are met. President Volodymyr Zelensky.
So here you go, guys. If you like this video, please hit a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my Shot on Sunday Gems with the 4 speed videos. Quite as possible. Needs me out of the way. Needs to view. This is my friend Sparky and Jimbo on the ITF Friday Feeding. So Heels Race Station Show every Friday, 3 to 5 p.m. analog. This is actually 1700 ITF Friday Feeding. So Heels Race Station Show every Friday, 3 to 5 p.m. analog. This is actually 1700 ITF Friday Feeding. And this is my last show live with John Matt on the Woking Race Station Show every Sunday at 9 to 12 p.m. with John Matt live on the Woking Race Station Show. So the heat wave across southeastern Europe, and it's a scandal with this BBC presenter at the same time. Hey, let's video. Please subscribe to my Shot on Sunday Gems. My happy. Bye, everyone. Take care. Not heat wave across southeastern Europe. Bye.